I'm so happy. All my babies all together.
I hope you enjoy Thailand.
We usually go to the Caribbean.
Did you see the previous seasons, or did you take all your first knowledge from the script when you were preparing for casting?
We saw this. We saw the show. You didn't.
I've seen it now, but I didn't when I first got the audition. I did the tape, and I hadn't seen. Like, it was one of those things where because everyone in the world was like, "This is the best show in the world," I was like, "Get real," you know?
Yeah.
And then I watched it, and I was like, "Oh, of course,
it's really good.
It's the best show in the world." I watched it all in like. When I got the call back, I watched both seasons over the course of like 3 days. It was so fun.
That's intense. I was a fan from the start. Like watched like every Sunday. Like even season 1 when it first came out, I was like, oh, this looks interesting, and then immediately fell in love with it. So yeah, I was a big fan.
But I'm curious, when you were casting for these roles, you knew that they will move you to Thailand, or it was something like put before you after that, saying like, listen, guys, the destination is pretty wild this time.
No, we knew.
Yeah,
We knew. And
we
we
knew
knew it was going to be, even just at the end of season 2, Mike was saying in some interview, like, he was like, I think I want to go east. Like, I want to go to, like, either Japan. Yeah. There was a lot of talk around Japan, but ended with Thailand. And so, yeah, we knew what we were getting into.
So how was it over there to experience this thing, showing Thailand from, I think, a little bit different perspective that normal people do when they're going there?
Certainly. I think Mike revealed a lot of like the darker parts of Thailand that people might not know, especially people from the West coming over. Like, I think when Westerners come over, they do kind of have like, you'll have the people who have the White Lotus experience. Like there's a big resort culture in Thailand or in like these types of countries. And so that it's either that's your experience or it's like you're kind of winging it and you're just going to go hike and meet random people, like meet locals and stuff. But I know Mike really did his due diligence and wanted to know like the nitty gritty parts about Thailand that people might not really know about. I think he did a really good job of that. Yeah, and he lived there. Yeah.
To research and write, he really does his homework.
His teeth in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys have time to visit Thailand to see the wider scope of why people are going there actually?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, we were, it's interesting because, the nature of those resorts is a resort is designed such that you don't leave.
To keep you in.
I mean, like it's the whole thing is like, we have everything here. You don't need to leave. But we wanted to leave because we wanted to
go explore.
Yeah. And there's on the islands like Koh Samui and Phuket, it's kind of all resorts. Like there are people that live there, of course, but the towns are sort of small and sparse. I think it was really when we got to Bangkok that we really got to like sample the culture and enjoy, normal Thai people and how lovely they are here.
As embarrassing as this is, like, living in resorts, like they are very good at keeping you locked in. Like it is kind of it's great. Yeah, like it's fabulous. But they make it so it feels like a golden cage. Like you can't escape. But yeah, definitely Bangkok we had more freedom, I would say, just because it's a city and you can just go out and walk outside and go find life anywhere or cool restaurants or shops and stuff. But we definitely did a lot of exploring for sure.
And to dig into your characters, how was it to play siblings that are so alike and also so different from each other?
Oh, that's such a way of putting it, because we've been talking about this all day. Like all 3 of them are actually very insecure, even though they, like Saxon definitely thinks of himself as like, no, I know what I want in life. But then you see this like vulnerability in him. And then same with Piper, there's more of this like quiet confidence with her. Like she thinks she really knows what she wants, but deep down she's like a little wounded baby and bird. And then same with you. I mean, Lachlan is just a little bag of insecurity. Doesn't know which way to go. And but yeah, it felt like we just naturally were able to have this like interesting dynamic and synergy between the 3 of us that was really special and felt effortless just because we became such good friends. Like, and it was just a lot of playing and fun for us.
I had this feeling that there is a fight about Lachlan between you and the older brother. Like, he's mine, no? He'll be with me, because... Yeah,
like an actual tug of war. Yeah, no. Maybe that... Well, how many episodes have you seen?
6.
You've seen 6, yeah. No, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know.
Yeah. There's definitely that dynamic. But yeah, it's all at the end of the day we're all we're all just weird people with their weird idiosyncrasies and weird problems, and I think family is this sort of like petri dish of kids growing up and trying to learn how to be adults, and that's what we're all sort of going through.
Yeah.
Because this family that you said is a little bit different from any other I saw, because it's like a patchwork family. No one actually connects to the second person. It's like well, 5 different people that were bunched in one room saying like, now you will play family.
Yeah. It's true. That's so true. I mean, really, every single one of us, every single character in the Ratliff family is like very specific and different. But I do think that they all, like, I don't know, there is like a connectivity there to them, even through their differences.
Because everybody is broken in this family, probably.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
And my last question, what was the hardest part to play in this show?
For me, probably the sex scene. I mean, that was just, I've never done anything like that in my career, and it wasn't hard, it was just scary, you know? But then of course once I got there, Mike was so lovely and made it so relaxed and easy. But that was just what I was stressed out about, you know.
Yeah, no, fair enough. It was a big scene.
Yeah.
I think for me it was just the like overall pressure of just knowing that you're in this really big loved show that's like this kind of crazy phenomenon, and like people really love it, including myself, and you just want to do a good job and like not let anyone down. So I think that was like kind of lingering over our heads like pretty much the whole time. Like I think everyone at certain points kind of had those moments of like, oh my God, like I'm on one of the biggest shows in the world. Like that's just a lot of pressure, I think, to constantly have on yourself. But there were moments where you forget and it's okay.
Yeah.
But I'd say that was the hardest part for me personally.
Yeah.